Gotta get more followers.
Hello everyone, Canadian Futures Trader here. Thought I'd do a video going over Apex Trader Funding. Been with them over a year now, and I've always said they're my favorite. They're my top drawer trader evaluation company. I got it written right here on the front page of my site. The top recommendation, Apex Trader Funding. It's been that way for a long time. I thought though, you know what? I really should revisit it. With all the new companies coming out, is Apex truly still my top choice? I'm going to give you the punchline, guys. It sure is, but I'm going to go over the reasons why in this video. So stick around if you want to hear all the pros, the perks, the reasons you should consider trading with Apex Trader Funding. As always, my website, the place to come for the latest, greatest trader evaluation deals and promos. Got an exclusive CAN50, get 50% off using that code. And hey, if Apex runs a better sale, you'll be the first to know, especially if you sign up for email notifications. You can read my full review of Apex Trader Funding right here, as well as always see the greatest promo currently going on. And in this video, we'll touch on the highlights of why I think they really stand out from the competition and still remain to this day my #1 top-rated trader evaluation company. So let's do a quick overview of Apex Trader Funding. I'll kind of highlight some of the pros that really stick out along the way, and at the end of the video, I'll summarize them all for you. So Apex Trader Funding was created in September 2021 by the great Darrell Martin from Apex Investing. I passed my first evaluation with them in October 2021 and been with them ever since. Their funded futures trader evaluations are 10 days. They have a huge selection of account sizes. We're going to take a look at those in just a second. They actually list out some of the ways they kind of stand out. They're doing my job for me a little bit. A few things though, no daily drawdowns, big benefit. A lot of companies do have that. No scaling, I really like that one. So no scaling during the evaluation or once you're funded, which is a big perk to me. Multiple accounts. You can have up to 20 accounts, I believe it is, under one login. So for those of you that like using those trade copiers, you know I always recommend Replicano Flowbots. Link down below for that. You can use a program like that to copy all your trades between all your multiple accounts. 10-day evaluations, pretty standard. I'm not going to say that's like a standout huge feature, but nice that it is only 10 days. And 100% of your first $10,000 and then an immediate 90-10 split. You keep 90% of all your profits thereafter. Quite a few companies are 80%, so that extra 10% sure adds up, especially with the big dollar amounts. I actually did an interview with the great Darrell Martin, founder of Apex Trader Funding, back earlier this year. I'll put a link down below to that interview if you want to learn more about the genesis of Apex Trader Funding and Darrell's background. We had a great discussion. So let's take a look-see at the programs they have available. I will say this is one of the other standout features, one of the other reasons that they remain top of my list. Just a huge selection of account sizes. I've actually noticed a trend lately. Several companies really sizing down. They only have like maybe 3 options available. Now, we all know that I'm a fan of the big accounts. I go right for the biggest I can, which is a 300K. But I understand there's lots of people who like to start out smaller, and that's okay. Apex Trader Funding does have a 25K, and this is one that I've noticed a lot of companies getting rid of lately. So if you want just a smaller account, you want to ease into things, it also, of course, obviously is going to be a bit cheaper to take the evaluation on a 25K. They do have one available for you. And then all the ones in between, all the way up to 300K from here. Obviously, you can read about the profit goals, the drawdowns, the number of contracts, etc., and kind of cherry pick which size makes the most sense for you. And keep in mind, you can have multiple accounts. So you could string together multiple 25K accounts. You could run different strategies on different accounts if you want to kind of mitigate your risk that way. Or maybe rather than trade, say, 20 contracts on, 250Ks, you could just spread them out over a bunch of 25Ks, reduce your risk that way. So lots of different ways to kind of put things together. They do have a static account. I don't focus on this too much, but if you want a static drawdown, they do have that option. You're limited to 2 contracts. So definitely a little bit more on the smaller size, but an option for people. Resets are $80. Pretty standard, I would say, out there. And then the fee per month on your accounts is $85. Pretty fair as well, I would say, out there. So each month for your funded accounts, you're going to have to pay $85 per account. And as they say here, 20 performance accounts maximum. You do get all of your data included with that fee. NinjaTrader, you'll continue to use NinjaTrader for free, which is a big perk, I will say, because NinjaTrader is not cheap software. I think it's $1,300 US right now to buy a license to NinjaTrader. So having free access to it is fantastic. If you go to their help files, you can really dig in and learn a lot more about Apex if you have any burning questions. They just recently got their own Rithmic server, which is another standout feature of Apex. I would put that on the list of why they stand out above the competition. Having their own server on Rithmic allows them to just have far better performance. When people run into issues with, Rithmic going down, etc., you won't really be experiencing that anymore with Apex since they're on their own server. When it comes to payouts with Apex, again, I don't want to go through the entire process. This is more meant to just sort of highlight what I really love about Apex. They do have a full write-up about how the payouts work, even have videos as well. I will say payouts, though, are smooth, efficient. You get paid out by the end of the month, and they switched to LetsDeel. It's kind of the company most people are using these days in the trader evaluation space, so your money will go to LetsDeel, or just Deal it's referred to. You can read more about that here. And then from Deal, you have a plethora of options to get your money, whether it's send you a wire transfer, an ACH, you can withdraw through crypto, you can get a prepaid debit card if that's an option you're interested in, send directly to Wise, and the list goes on. There's about 10 different ways you can withdraw your money from Deal. And it is, I will say, it is lightning fast. When my payments are sent to Deal, they hit within about 5 minutes. And then if I request a withdrawal from Deal, there's no waiting a day or 2 days or any of that. It's the same thing. In about 5 to 10 minutes, I actually have my money either in my bank account or crypto, whatever method I've chosen. I've done 3 different methods for withdrawal, and all 3 ways, it happened in definitely under 10 minutes. So it's a quick transition to get your payout into your own account. So if I have to circle back, summarize it all, what are the big reasons Apex Trader Funding remains my top choice? Well, I'll give you a few. For one, their history. They've been around for over a year now. We had a lot of new companies show up this year. Not that I think they're bad, but I love that Apex has a solid history of funding traders, doing payouts. You can look on Apex's Facebook page, see people posting their payouts any point. I also can vouch that they do pay out every single month. They do have fantastic customer support. I'll admit, I really don't use it that much, but that's a good thing. I really haven't had a reason to need to ping customer support myself, mainly just dealing with it through the withdrawal process each month. And it's always been smooth. Withdrawals have always been, as promised, on time, and never an issue. I think it's fantastic you can have up to 20 accounts. Not all firms allow you to have 20 accounts. Not all firms will allow you to use trade copiers. Apex lets you do it. If I had to give sort of one 10,000 foot reason why I like Apex, it's just they give you the most freedom to trade how you want to trade. Have up to 20 accounts. You don't have to scale. Make as much as you want and you will be able to withdraw that. And then add in all the supplementary benefits, the things like the help being lightning fast if you did need to use it. Having their own server, that is huge. The 90-10 split from the start, where a lot of companies are starting to move back towards the 80-20, I've noticed. So if that's not enough reasons to love Apex, I don't know what more I could tell you. I do encourage you to come check out their website, use the link down below. Be sure to use my promo code. You will always get the best price on whatever promo Apex is running. Be sure to stay tuned to my website, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and hey, drop your email in. Don't worry, I don't inundate you with emails and updates all the time. Only when there's those blockbuster sales that you don't want to miss. And speaking of, as I record this, it is a week before Black Friday 2022. I know, I've been around the trader evaluation streets long enough, several years, to know that Black Friday is definitely a holiday you don't want to miss out on deals. Things go wild, guys. So definitely be sure to check out Apex Trader Funding. They're staying top of my list, #1 rated trader evaluation company. Love working with them. So glad Darrell created the company. Check out that interview with Darrell Martin as well if you care to. And guys, on that note, I want to thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.